Hello there, my name is Kỳ and I welcome you guys to my video log. I had just returned from another field trip to the center of Vietnam and I would say that it was a very long journey. It took us 8 days and we traveled through many destinations. This was a chance for me to understand more about the speciality in different regions. Like usual, I hope everybody enjoys this video. We gathered around Saigon University at 5 and everything was pitch black. After our organizer and our tour guides had checked all the attendance of the students, we departed at 6:30. Everybody was excited for the trip, and so was I. On the first day, our group traveled to Nha Trang and it took us more than 8 hours to reach there. The trip was very long, but luckily our tour guide, Thanh, provided us with some useful information to keep us on track. And also, some music to heat up the atmosphere. When we got to Nha Trang, the weather was not very nice at first. It was raining all the time and because of it, we had to change our schedule. We would not visit Hòn Chồng on the first day, but we would visit the Institution of Oceanography. Located in Nha Trang, this place is a suitable spot for people who have interested in aquamarine life. This institution was built in 1922 by the French and now it is considered to be the largest marine research and artifact storage facility in Southeast Asia. When we came here, we were greeted by a friendly guy. She led us inside and showed us all the creatures that the institution was keeping and raising. I can see that the ocean life here was lively. Everything has its own uniqueness and its own charm. Here's Dory in Finding Nemo. This is Bruce. This is Crush, a hawksbill sea turtle. And finally, our Marlin and his son Nemo. Besides those, this institution also has lots of other species which were very lovely. The next day, we continue our trip. Our destination at the time was Hòn Chồng, a special natural beauty of the city by the sea. The view here was spectacular and I was amazed by its view. Standing there, I was shocked to see that our humans were nothing compared to nature. The more I look at it, the more I appreciate the gift that Mother Nature had given to us. As I was watching the metropolis near Hòn Chồng, I wonder if man would have done anything in the future to keep this beauty last along with time. Here, I was lucky to enjoy the sound of the native traditional instruments. Moreover, I got the chance to meet the musician behind those tunes.
Con chào cô ạ. Trước tiên cho con hỏi là cô tên gì ạ cô?
Tôi tên là Minh Hải, làm ở Trung tâm Bảo tồn Di tích tỉnh Khánh Hòa.
Con cảm ơn cô ạ. Dạ, câu hỏi đầu tiên con muốn hỏi là cô làm việc ở đây được bao lâu rồi cô ạ?
Mình làm việc ở đây thì được 12 năm rồi. Trước kia thì mình làm ở Sài Gòn, mới chuyển về, sau này mới chuyển về đây.
Cho con hỏi thêm là sau đợt dịch vừa rồi á thì công việc làm ăn của cô có bị ảnh hưởng nặng này không ạ cô?
Nói chung là về du lịch của Khánh Hòa luôn, chứ không riêng gì ở của bên công ty mình, là nói chung về mảng du lịch là nó bị đi xuống một cách cũng trầm trọng. Tại vì chủ yếu họ sống nhờ khách du lịch mà khách thì không có, khách ngoại quốc cũng không có, Việt Nam mình thì nói chung chỉ có một phần nào đó thôi, tại vì kinh tế nó cũng đi xuống.
Điều gì khiến cô ở lại đây được lâu thế hả cô? Trong nghề này hả cô?
Thì thứ nhất là nó về chuyên môn của mình, tại vì mình từ bé đến lớn mà mình học về nhạc cụ mà. Đó, thứ nhất là về chuyên môn. Thứ hai là thực ra làm việc nhà nước thì có lúc này lúc kia thì mình cũng là mình vào biên chế rồi, thì cứ tiếp tục mà làm thôi, trụ ở đây thôi, chứ bây giờ ở Nha Trang thì đâu có biết làm bên ngoài gì khác cái ngành nghề của mình đâu.
El York was our next destination on the third day. Located in Quy Nhơn, this place is one of a few spots that still had its own wilderness. Here, the wind blew hard and the waves splashed into the shore at high speed. Near the shore, it seemed that it was quite peaceful. But far into the blue, we could see that the ocean was not calm as we thought. Even when I was not there anymore, I could still hear the ocean waves. We reached Hội An in the afternoon, and soon we quickly blend into the crowd in the old town. This town used to be the busiest commercial port in central of Vietnam, but now it has become a location for tourists to enjoy a glimpse of peacefulness. The Cham were the original owners of this land, but King's people soon took over the place. In later years, the Japanese settled here with the natives, but later they left this place due to many political reasons and the town was abandoned. The Chinese and the King people once again came to the scene and rebuilt the town from the rubble. While discovering the old town, I also spent some time interviewing some tourists. Hello, and my name is Key, and how can I call you too?
Marta.
Marta.
Elena.
Oh.
My name's Sawyer. Brett.
What are your thoughts about Hội An?
I think it's amazing. I can talk for myself, but I think for both of us, it's amazing.
Oh, it's amazing.
There is, I don't know, an amazing atmosphere, the colors. It's cool.
Yeah.
Seems really nice. Most beautiful place I've been so far.
And what about you?
Yeah, same. It's pretty cool. It's clean, and yeah, it's interesting.
Have you tried any food in here?
Some, but not much really. Not enough to speak on it really.
We have tried rice noodles and spring rolls, but the fresh one.
Right.
And Vietnamese pancake. It's an omelette. Okay.
Right. In the future, would you like to come back here?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, definitely.
Of course, man.
The next day, we visit Da Nang to climb up the summit of Thủy Sơn, one of the 5 mountains in Ngũ Hành Sơn. The journey to the top was quite a challenge because the road was very steep. In the past, the sea level was very high and the surrounding area was covered by water. As time went by, the water receded to reveal the mountains under. The natives later called these Ngũ Hành Sơn. The name Ngũ Hành Sơn is based on the 5 elements of life, which are metal, wood, earth, water, and fire. Here, we visited a pagoda called Lynn. This structure was built by Minmay in the 19th century. At first, it was called Ấn Chân Tự, but later got its present name due to the fact that this pagoda had similar pronunciation as the name of the later king, Ân Chân or Dục Đức King. This place is very special because it was built between the mountains and the ocean. This is called a feng shui position, and people believe that their wishes will be granted on this pagoda. We also got a chance to visit some caves here. It was very dark, but the view here was something else. However, we did not have much time to stay at one place, so we had to keep moving. Our next stop was Huyền Không Cave. This cave was created by nature years ago due to the weathering process. The height of this cave is 30 meters and it is the largest cave in Ngũ Hành Sơn. An interesting fact is that this cave has not been flooded in many years. Inside this cave also had lots of surprising things. If your inside energy is positive, a sound will be made once you clap your hand with the surface inside this hole.
Có từ từ làm lại. Không, vẫn bụp 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 bụp. Nghe bụp bụp bụp. Bây giờ em vô đây coi tầm em số sáng không?
Rồi, nói đúng rồi đó anh ơi.
Nói đúng người rồi anh ơi.
I get these two are too negative to make any sound. Here are the outer and inner breast. Legend said that these two limestones used to take turns to flow out the water, but when Thần Thái King came to this cave and touched the outer breast, it stopped leaking water ever since. Now, the inner breast is the only limestone to drop water. I would say that nature is an artist since it created many magnificent things in this cave. Here's a rock that looks like a flamingo, and this one looks like an elephant.
We later left the cave and head back to Nha Trang.
On the 5th day, it took us more than 10 hours to arrive at Nha Trang.
Luckily, we still got some fuel for the remaining days. Before leaving Nha Trang, we visited Nha Trang Cathedral. Located in the heart of the city, this is a beautiful church with Gothic Revival style. Built in 1928, this church was later consecrated under the title of Christ the King in Easter 1930. Like any other churches, it is also polished with the use of colorful marble glass inside the cathedral. We continued our trip to Dalat and our next stop was Domaine de Marie Church. Located nearly 1 kilometer southwest away from the city center, this is home to the Roman Catholic nuns of the Missionary of Charity. It was built from 1930 to 1943 following the 17th century French style and has a noticeable pink color. This place is the resting place of the Indochina governor's wife, Mr. Decoux, who also used to worship at the church and generously donate for the renovations of the construction. She was buried behind the church in accordance with her will. Also, the area behind the church is filled with various colorful flowers. Our final destination was Dalat train station. Built also by the French, this train station holds the record for being the highest train station in Vietnam, located at an altitude of about 1,500 meters from the sea level. This train station not only brings guests from here to Chai Mat, a camp which is located 7 kilometers away from the city. Although its glorious day has passed, this train station still have some nice touches. Bao Dai King Palace was our next destination on the 7th day. Located on a high hill about 4 km from the city center, this place is considered one of the unique structures which features neoclassical European style. Built in the 40s, this palace used to be a villa of Robert Clement Bouguerie, a French millionaire. Later, Bao Dai bought this place in 1949 and used it as a general headquarters and an office for his subordinate officers. Here, everything was surrounded by immense romantic pine trees which made the scene more visionary. Our next stop in the afternoon was Lang Biang. This mountain is located in Lạc Dương district, which is 12 km from Dalat in the north. With its height of 2,169 meters above the sea level, this location has not been an attractive tourist site, but it also kept a legend about a passionate love between Lang and Biang. Here at dusk, fog appear and make everything look like a scene from fairy tales. Up here, we could watch the city slowly falling into the night. At night, we blended ourselves into the locals. It was a lovely night, and I guess we burned the stage there. Everybody seemed to enjoy the night and tried their best to lit up the atmosphere. Morning came and we soon realized that this journey is about to end. This was the last field trip with my class and I was very happy to know that we enjoyed every moment there. I know these moments will soon become memories, but at that time, these were not memories but joyfulness and happiness. Once again, I would like to thank the organizer of this final field trip. The tour guides and the lecturers has led us in those wonderful days, and every member that had taken part in this amazing journey. Finally, I bid you a farewell and stay positive.